Hi friends! In today's tutorial, I'll show you how to create a camera in Unreal Engine 5, similar to the one used in the popular game Little Nightmares. We'll set up smooth camera movement while the character moves, camera rotation at specific points, both left and right, and you'll be able to manually control the rotation angle. We'll also switch between different cameras and adjust the camera field of view with your own settings. I've added links in the description to ready-made blueprints. You'll be able to open them and simply copy everything into your own blueprint. I divided the video into two parts, and we'll create two different blueprints to make the information easier to understand. Step 1. We need to set up the camera inside the character. Open your character's character pawn, add a spring arm component, and then add a camera component to it. After that, adjust the camera position in the spring arm. I rotate it by 90 degrees and tilt it slightly, since my game uses a side view. Next, set target arm length to a value that feels right for you. I use 600. This is the distance of the spring arm from the character. Disable Do Collision Test, because in my case, I don't want the camera to have collision. Then, in camera settings, disable all checkboxes. After that, enable Camera Lag and Enable Camera Rotation Lag, and adjust Camera Lag Speed and Camera Rotation Lag Speed. This is a great feature that allows the camera to move smoothly. The higher the value, the faster the camera follows the character. I currently use a value of 5, which gives me smooth camera movement. Step 2. We're done with the character. Now let's create a separate blueprint called Camera Rotation. This blueprint will be placed in the level at locations where we want the player's camera to rotate left or right. Open the blueprint and add a box collision component on the left. On the right, in the Details panel, set Collision Presets to Custom. Set everything to Ignore, and for Pawn, choose Overlap, so the collision box reacts only to our character. Go to the Event Graph. On Begin Play, cast to our character, get the spring arm component, and create a Promote to Variable, right-click, with the same name, Spring Arm. Next, create a custom event called Rotation On. You can name it differently. Then, add a branch, so we can enable or disable it using a checkbox in the level. For this, make the variable instance editable. From the spring arm, call the Move component to Function. In Target Relative Rotation, right-click and Promote to Variable, naming it Rotation On. You can use your own name. Then create another variable called Speed Rotation. This controls how fast the component moves. Make all created variables instance editable, so you can tweak them directly in the blueprint when it's placed in the level. Now repeat the same process, but create another event called Rotation Back, which returns the camera to its original position. Additionally, I add one more event called Stop Rotation. I'll explain why in a moment. In Move component, 2, promote target relative rotation to a new variable named Rotation Back. Use the same speed rotation variable, so the rotation speed is identical in both directions. Next, in the Blueprint Components panel, select Box Collision again. In the Details panel, scroll down and click on Component Begin Overlap. This event triggers when another object starts overlapping the component, in our case, the character. I then add a sequence node to perform multiple actions in order. Using Get All Actors of Class, I find all camera rotation actors in the level. For each loop, I iterate through each one and call Stop Rotation, stopping rotation on all cameras. On component end, overlap is triggered when the character leaves the collision box. Here, Rotation Back is called to return the camera to its original position. That's it. Our blueprint is ready. Place it in the level. On the right, in the Details panel, you'll see all our variables. Enable the blueprint and set the desired camera rotation when character entering the collision box. When character exiting the box, set the camera values back to those used by the character. Now, when you run the game, you'll see the camera smoothly rotate to show the desired angle. Small addition, I only configured Target Relative Rotation. You can also adjust target arm length of the spring arm using a timeline and control the camera moving forward and backward if needed. It all depends on your idea. I'll show this in the next video. Thank you for watching. Take part in my first giveaway with Steam Deck and other prizes for supporting my game. Fun 2 Box. Find links in the description.